Today I'm going to talk about how I'm driving organic traffic to Notaclucci.com. Let's talk about it. Hey everyone, welcome to episode 3. Today I'm going to talk about the SEO strategy I'm going to be using to drive organic traffic to Notaclucci.com. So this is a strategy that I've used before with one of my previous websites, and I had a bit of success with. I was able to drive 1,300 monthly clicks to my website per month using this exact strategy I'm about to show you. Now I'm just going to give you kind of a high-level overview of the step-by-step process. I'm not going to go into too much detail onto how I use each one of these tools that you're about to see. But if you're interested in learning more, leave a comment below and I'd be happy to create a training on how to do that. So the first thing I do is use this tool called the MozBar. Now you can just search for MozBar in Google or hop on over to moz.com. It's a Chrome extension. It's completely free. You just download it and this is how it works. So I hop on over to Google. We're going to search for a keyword in our niche. I'm using photography as the example here. And what it does is it brings up this bar below each result. It tells you the page authority, how many backlinks, and the domain authority of each result. So what we're going to do is use this to identify low domain authority sites in our niche. So why are we going to do this? Well, a site like TechRadar here, which has a domain authority of 89, that's highly competitive. And with our brand new Notaclucci.com website, if I were to attempt to rank for keywords that this highly competitive site is currently ranking for, it would be damn near impossible for me to do that because it's way too authoritative and it's going to outrank me with no problem. So what I want to do is identify competitors with low authority that are also ranking, identify the keywords they're ranking for, and see if there's any good opportunities for my site. The theory is if they have a low authority and I also have a low authority, but they're ranking for keywords currently, maybe I can find some keywords that would be a good opportunity for me to rank for also. So we're going to identify maybe 8 to 10 websites in our niche. And we're going to download all of the keywords they rank for using a tool called SEMRush. So like I said, I'm not going to go into detail on how I do that. If you're interested, leave a comment below and I'll provide a training on how to do that. But this is an example. I've downloaded 500 keywords from a golf website. Now, not all of these keywords are going to be relevant to us. Some of them are going to be way too competitive. So rather than going through this list manually and guessing what we think is a good opportunity, I like using a tool called Longtail Pro. We're just going to import the keywords into this tool and let the data do the talking for us. So what this does is it's going to weed out all of the keywords that are too competitive for us to rank for. Again, I'm not going to go into detail on how to do that, but once we use this tool, we're going to export all of the lowest competition keywords that we've identified from these websites and import them into a master spreadsheet. So this master spreadsheet is going to act as our content planner moving forward. So this is what the spreadsheet looked like for my previous website, Teach Me PR. It's a public relations website, and I identified a little over 70 keywords. Yep, 74 keywords in the PR niche. So these are the keywords here on the left. This is the monthly search volume, and these are all keyword competitiveness metrics from Longtail Pro. So the idea is once we have this master spreadsheet, we're going to create and optimize a piece of content for each one of these keywords. So this content idea column here, these are brainstormed ideas on what the content might look like for each one of these keywords. So the yellow ones are just brainstormed ideas I had, orange means the article was in development, and green means I had created and published that article on my website. So as you can see, of this list of 70 keywords, I'd only created and published a handful of them, and yet I was still able to achieve 1,300 monthly clicks using this strategy. In total, I think the site ranked for over 700 total keywords, which is tremendous considering how many keywords we were targeting, only a few dozen here. So from here, I'll give you an example of what exactly I did and what exactly I'm going to do with Notaclucci. So with this particular keyword, different types of public relations is the keyword. It has a monthly search volume of 40, or at least it did at the time. And this is the content idea I had come up with, different types of public relations jobs. So from here, I open up this template I use to create and optimize content for my website. So here's that headline that I had created, the primary keyword we're targeting, related keywords, and then I have a checklist of items that I use to make sure my content is optimized correctly for the search engines. So for that article, different types of public relations jobs, this is what that looks like. Here's the headline, the primary keyword we were targeting. I identified some related keywords, the content of the article you can see below, and then I made sure that each of these checklist items was completed before I published my article. So what this resulted in, even though I was targeting one keyword, which had a monthly search volume of only 40, I was able to rank for over 170 total keywords and achieve just shy of 600 monthly clicks to this one article. So how does this work? Well, because we're ranking for, or we're trying to rank for, a very low competition keyword, there's a good chance we're going to do that. Now, once we rank for that, we're going to get some traffic to that site, even though it's a small amount. Google is going to see that the people, once they're on that page, enjoy it. They don't bounce off that page. They stay on our site for a long period of time. They click into other content. It sends a signal to Google that this article is valuable and relevant to that audience. So what then happens is it begins to rank for related keywords. And as you can see, this particular article ended up ranking for a total of 170 keywords, including a few rather competitive keywords, which were able to drive a significant amount of traffic to my site. So like I said, there's no need to be identifying high volume, high competition keywords. You know, if you want to drive traffic to your site and you're creating a brand new site, my advice is absolutely to stick with the low competition keyword strategy. So once I publish this article to my site, I do a tiny bit of promotion work. All I really do is just publish this article to my different social media platforms. So, you know, at the time I had, I think, Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. So just a quick little tip, and this might save you a few seconds. On my desktop, I have this Windows batch file. If I just double click on that, what it does is it opens up my Facebook page, my Twitter, and a Google+. So rather than typing in each of those individually, I just double click on that file and it opens them up automatically. So in order to do that, I have this notepad file. Just open up a notepad document and just copy and paste this text right here. You can find this in the description below, and just make sure you swap out these URLs with your own URLs. And you don't need this here, but this is just the file name. So you're going to name it as whatever you want, .bat. That's a Windows batch file. So the document is actually going to look like this. And then you just save that to your desktop or wherever you want, double click on that, and it'll open up those social profiles really quick. So that's just a quick tip for you. So this is what the Notaclucci website currently looks like. I'm going to create some videos on my thought process behind creating this, and you know, how I created this website, in case you're not familiar. But in terms of SEO, like I said, my plan is to first build up this master list of keywords. I currently have about 30 that I've identified for Notaclucci. I'm going to try and build that up to, I'm hoping, around 100 or so, and then just get to work creating and optimizing content for each one of those. Now, there is kind of a propagation period. Once you create your content, especially if you have a new site, it's probably going to take a few months before you start seeing the results of this traffic. SEO is definitely a long-term strategy. I understand that, and I don't expect to be receiving a ton of traffic to the website initially, but down the road, you know, I definitely see opportunity. And with this SEO strategy that I've had success with in the past, I'm really excited, and I feel pretty confident that I'm going to be able to drive some good traffic to Notaclucci. So every month I'm going to create a monthly update on everything, my social profiles, my SEO strategy, any income I might earn. But I'm also going to be creating some more videos specifically on SEO. I'll give you a behind the scenes look at how I'm creating this content, any progress I'm making. And like I said, if you're interested in learning how to use these tools in more depth, leave a comment below or just send me a message on email or Instagram or any of those channels. Let me know what you think of this strategy. Let me know what you guys are doing with your strategy, and if you have any advice on how I could improve this. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hop over to Notaclucci.com and sign up for the email list. Also, if you're interested in following along this journey, that's where I'm going to be posting a bunch of the behind the scenes content for this journey here. So appreciate your time, and we'll see you in the next video.